A man said this brother knows his worth. Fam, I ain't got time to go and sit around people and have some bullshit ass conversations. The majority of people that have got time to go to a function and sit down for 7 to 9 hours talking shit is because they got nothing else going on. I don't get it. Like, obviously, like I said in the previous video, I'm fortunate enough to meet 5 new people every single day. And we multiply that by 5, we get to about 25 people every single week, give or take. I ain't got time to be chatting to people that I know from the past that ain't moved forward. It's got nothing to do with, oh, I've got 5 properties, so I'm better than everyone. It's not about that. I want to be talking and I want to be having conversations with people who are moving forward. Even if a man has a cement company, yeah, I still want to be around people. I still want to be in conversation with people that are moving forward. I don't want to be in conversation with people who don't believe in themselves. I don't want to be in conversation with people who feel like, because of the colour of their skin, this is the reason why they're broken. That. Because now I have to censor out my opinions and my views on that when certain things come up. Or we have to avoid certain topics and that. Fuck that bullshit. I want to be visiting people from my past who, they've moved forward and that. I don't want to be the person that's only got stories about I've done this. Fuck that bullshit. I want to be able to tell you some things that I've done, and I want you in return to be able to tell me some stuff that you've done. Like, there's man that I ain't spoke to for like a year, or there's man who at least I ain't been to their yard for a whole year. In that time, I think I've bought 3 or at least 2 properties. Come on, man. What have you done? Drive around and draw gal. A man phoned me up. Told you lot already. Hopefully, certainly you lot been watching me long enough and that. I remember I pulled up to a job and a man phoned me up and he was asking about, such and such from Edmonton. Yeah, he's our age, but he's making reference to when us man was 18. So like 13, 12 years ago and that. My man, like from Edmonton and that, like, I'm chatting to a ting now that said that she used to chat to him back in the day. And he used to claim that he used to get bare gal. Did my man used to get bare gal back in the day? Fam, you're asking, in the year 2023, because obviously this was last year, you're asking in the year 2023 if a man used to get girls 12 years ago, blood. Who gives a shit, fam? Now, obviously, I get it. If a man's running around saying that, yeah, man, he slapped over this person, he done this, he done that. If a man wanted to phone me up to verify that, and that, I mean, it is as bad, but it ain't as bad. Like, fam, why do you give a fuck, fam, about whether a guy was getting girls, blood? Like, who gives a shit, man? Like, do you know what, yeah? Even if it came up in conversation, that would be one thing. Blood, a man phoned me up, just to ask me that specifically. Okay, let's say he did get girls, or let's say he's lying. Then what? Like, when your head hits the pillow and you wake up the next morning, your life is still going to be in the same fucking position, fam. You're still going to be in the same position in life. So, yeah, these people that have got time to sit down for 12 hours at function, they ain't got nothing else going on. They ain't. I'm not sitting down having some bullshit ass conversation about, when was the last time you went on holiday and that? Like I said it before in the past, yeah? Never go. So if you get invited to a function, if the host of the function invites you, and when you go there, the only person you know is the host, blood, sister, might be a gal watching this right now, bring somebody. Because if the host is the only person that you know, they ain't got time to entertain your black ass, yeah? They might chat to you for 10 minutes, and then they're going to disappear on your ass. So I've got the window down, I've got cars driving past. They're going to chat to you for 10 minutes to entertain you, and then they're going to disappear. It's up to you to start making up conversation with people. I ain't got time for that bullshit. There's going to be some periods in that where you're just sitting on your phone, scrolling and that. Fuck that. Ain't you got nothing else better to do? Nah, man, I got videos that I can make, man. I can ride my motorbike. I can do something. So, yeah, my advice to any of you lot, if you're going to someone's function on your own and it's the host that's invited you to the function, bring somebody. Because you're going to be sitting down having some bullshit ass conversation with people. Like, why am I going to these functions and that? What? To practice my socializing skills. I ain't rusty. I know how to hold a good conversation and that. So, yeah, you should know your worth. And like, certain people will think, arrogant and that. Fam, I only want to be talking to people who I consider to be somewhat on my level. Would you sit down and talk to a man who is an alcoholic or a drug addict and that. Forget about whether or not he smells. Forget about whether or not he can formulate a sentence in that. What if he was a normal person, he looked like a normal, regular person, but you know this person is a highly addicted drug addict and that? You wouldn't want to talk to. What do you want to chat to them for? What can they tell you? What can they teach you? You only want to be chatting to man that can potentially teach you and enlighten you on certain things and that. Yeah, you want to be able to exchange ideas. You want to be able to be around people that you can learn from and that. I know it's just small talk and that, but trust me, you do this you do this every week and that. At some point, yeah, you're gonna realize, I've wasted my time speaking to these people. Like I told you already, certain man will phone me. I'll see their number pop up on my phone. I won't even answer. What for? Because I know they're phoning me up for bullshit. So you know what? I'll phone them when I'm busy. I'll phone them when my hands are tied. Yeah, if I'm doing my paperwork and that, yeah, you lot can have my divided attention. If I'm driving to Edmonton or driving to a job, yeah, you can have 15 minutes of my divided attention. But if I'm sitting down in my house relaxing, I'm not listening to your bullshit. No way. No fucking way. Literally, when you go into a room, I want you lot to sit down, yeah? Don't even say nothing. When you go into a room, yeah, just sit down and listen to the conversation and realize and understand that most people just talk shit. Like, they're not talking about anything that's going to help them move forward in life. And if you're thinking, not every conversation needs to be about moving forward, like, yes, it fucking does. Because you're watching this right now, yeah, I guarantee you ain't got money like that. I promise you, more than likely, you ain't got money like that. More than likely, there's some car that you want to buy that you can't afford. There's some house that you want to buy or some area that you want to live in that you can't afford. So, yeah, you need to start putting your energies into the right place. Anyway, man, done enough ranting today. Stay wise, done now.